back into position. Lock it in, rip the knob off. All right, Ronnie, how are you? What's going on, Catherine? Child-free, red soup. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a shitload of sense. All right, happy everybody. Was the third day before Christmas, and we're gonna get T-boned here. I can barely see up the street. Yes. Do 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 do. I don't want to get T-boned. I've got a little teeny tiny observation window here. We want to make sure we don't get boned. I still see some still coming down. All right, it might be safe to move out to not be T-boned. What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday on a miserable, rainy, nasty, typical Christmas weather week. Ding, 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 dong, ding, dong, ding, dong. I had to go out and pick citrus in the rain today to make good on my delivery load of citrus to Southern California, since they really don't grow any more oranges anymore. So it's a good opportunity for me to offload a lot of lemons and oranges down south and put the Rancho on a paying basis, which is good. Thank yous are all well and good, but you know, I can't spend that at PG&F. So happy Monday to everybody. We're going to take it real easy. I got to get up real early tomorrow and be on the road because I'm going to be driving in a severe weather situation. I thought it was going to be sunny on Friday, but I'm going to be leaving in lousy, shitty weather on Friday. So lots to look forward to. So let's hit that thumbs up button. I'm going to be making some of the restaurant quality spaghetti tonight with the diced tomatoes, olive oil, garlic in the non-reactive Revere stainless pan, which turned out some of the best best spaghetti I ever had. It was tremendous. So glad to have everybody in here today. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up. Any Christmas support you choose to extend is greatly appreciated in the season. People have been asking about stuff they sent in. I will open that on Friday evening. Cards and letters that came in. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Say hello to folks you know, and they're far and near. Bo, bo, bo. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits to blackjack me. Do, 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 do. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Dude, it also comes up in the stream too, the paypal.me/rosieokelly. I verified that on the Nightbot. What a day to be out picking citrus fruit. Ooh, yeah. All right, right with the coffee. What's going on, Naomi? Happy Monday. Gonna be very low key one tonight on account of getaway day early tomorrow. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. I don't like traveling in the crappy weather. Ding 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 dong. You gonna do, Ponji? How you doing? Nice to see you. Everybody should be a little bit of good cheer, but I always say the weather up here kind of puts a damper on people. If it was snowing, yeah, it would be a different story. But it ain't snowing. It's just this continuous slop coming down. But you know what? You got to deal with it. Still got kids out here on the street riding around their bikes with thin t-shirts on, soaked to the bone. I don't know what some people are thinking when they send their kids out to play. What the hell they're wearing? I don't know. The deal for real? What's going on? So we're gonna make that good spaghetti again. Shit, I forgot to save the pasta water today. Oh well. That was a mistake. I wasn't thinking. That's like the key secret ingredient is that water that you cook the pasta in. Oh well. Oh well. We'll make do. Say hello to folks you know. Do 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 ba do ba do. Ho ho, the mistletoe hung where it can see. One thing the weather does, it makes me feel frisky. I ain't gonna lie. Right? I'd like to do a little rocking under the Christmas tree. Do 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 do. Turn over, honey. You look well done on that side. You may get a sentimental feeling when you do. Joyful singing, something's jolly. Deck the halls with bells of holly. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 doo boo doo boo boo doo. Have some pumpkin pie and sing merrily in the old-fashioned way. Do 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 do. Oh, this coffee's gonna be good. I love going in and seeing there's a fresh pot just made right there. It's nothing like fresh coffee. Yeah, I'll drink all coffee, but fresh coffee's really nice. Christmas Day. For Christmas Day, I'm making an Alfredo sketty layered thing, chicken, taters, salad, and garlic bread, along with. All right, sounds fancy. I don't know what I'm doing. And my daughter sends me a picture this afternoon of a pizza, so I'll save you some for lunch tomorrow. Gee, thanks a lot. It's all right, honey. I love you. I know you're watching this. You know, don't worry about your dad driving almost 400 miles through hellacious storms and wind. Don't worry about it. Don't. Salami, pepperoni, cheese platter. That sounds pretty good. Hello, Suze. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. These poor slobs whose store got run into, the woman, I don't know, man. It's like everybody thinks the store's like closed now, so that's terrible. Everybody be open today to try to get that mazuma, that mazal in the door. It's all about the mazuma. Get it all in, baby. And the broccoli and carrots platter and Christmas corn. It sounds like a really good, feast there for the whole crew. Yeah, let's hit the thumbs up button today. Coming out and spreading good cheer. You can see I got some dirt all over me from working in the orchard today, picking lemons, limes. No limes, but lemons and oranges. I don't see much point in growing limes myself, but I don't have a lime tree. Nor do I want one. I got rid of the sour orange tree. I mean, how much call do I have to make lemon marmalade and all that? Sometimes your reach exceeds your grasp. And that was the case of that. Ding dong ding. Okay, we got this guy set a beautiful double pick right there. Both ways. Beautiful. I have not seen the hillbillies since before Thanksgiving. I mean, since October, Halloween. I don't know whether the hillbilly gave up the ghost in the vehicle or it looked like it was kind of on its last legs. That drive shaft was really loose, and anytime you'd put it in reverse, it was clunking so heavily. It's only a matter of time till it chips the gears in there. But you do what you got to do. All right, yeah, double tap the screen and welcome everybody in tonight. It is the 22nd. The days are now getting longer, ladies and gentlemen. That's the only good news that I can see today, besides the fact that gold has hit a new all-time high and silver right behind it today. All right, let's say hi to some people. Naomi's posting a lot in here. So deal for real. I hope you're doing good. Panjay, everybody. I said I saw you pop up, and I want to jump your sack as soon as I see you popping on there. That's good. I like strained my arm carrying that, rushing with that box of citrus around today. Yeah, it's the Silver Baron Corky. Yeah, we're still moving and grooving. No, I'm all right. The big star today was the gold. Here we go once again. The next upsurge is underway, and it'll probably be gold leading up again. It's just been phenomenal for me to observe and see all this coming true that we've been talking about for years on the channel. That's really, really exciting. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Yeah, I don't know if platinum is constricted. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you, Corky. I don't know. Yeah, silverware, Corky. I don't even know what the fundamentals of platinum are as a critical metal for catalytic reactions in refining and obviously catalytic converters. It's in a bit of jewelry too, so it actually makes more sense for people to buy platinum jewelry these days. A silver frying pan, man. I don't know, Corky. I just kind of squint my eyes a little bit, and I imagine that beautiful copper bottom Revere trash recovery pan is it. I imagine that's my silver bomb, because that does such a good job. That does such a good job of cooking. I never knew how good it could. I never knew how good it could be with that. Anyway, I will be taking off 4:30. I have some videos that are loaded up over the next couple days. Yeah, I think that you're going to enjoy them. And I said, I'm going to probably try to go live maybe later Christmas evening or Christmas Eve to be determined. The weather is going to be horrific down in LA, and I'm sure that the freeways and stuff are going to be all jacked up and everything, so I'm not sure what how bad it's going to be, because it's a city that doesn't do well when it rains. Sometimes they'll have 90 degrees and stuff when it's Christmas time, but I'm not sure this year why we're in such a lousy weather pattern. Anyway, I'm going to take it easy because I've been picking citrus today. Going to offload some of this for some cash money down in Vegas, because, well, they don't grow much citrus down there anymore. I don't know, have you guys seen these new VWs that are out there? Kind of cool looking. These VW wagons, these vans, they're pretty cool looking. I don't know if I would get one. I'd probably destroy it in about a year. Make sure you're on all messages, please. All messages, which I'm not. All messages, so you don't get filtered out. Let's see. It was sad to hear of Bird's list of great. Hope he doesn't have to spend Ukrainian tranny in San Francisco. Well, you'll be happy to hear that I called Blackbird last night. He came over to the Rancho and checked in the cats with the wanted to feed the cats. I reached out to him. I said, I'm sorry that the plate got broken or chipped in putting it into storage, and gave him a Christmas present for Christmas to help him get up north for the holidays. So you'll be happy to hear, Ukrainian tranny, that he left in very good spirits last night, and everything is okay. You were most welcome. I'm not a heartless person, okay? When I see that something was done, even if it's inadvertently, I still step up and take responsibility for that. So, is he satisfied? Yes, more than satisfied. So, he has a nice Merry Christmas gift for me this year. So, okay, that should make you very happy. Was it a rolling? No, it was. I don't know what I would call it, like an Eastern European fired ceramic thing. It was pretty cool. I mean, I've seen them we looked it up on eBay. It's like $80 or something like that. And evidently in moving, it got a little chip out of it. And yeah, I thought that should be compensated for that, because that was a nice plate. So, hey, Callie Mo, it had a really very nice design on it. I can't remember if he found it. I think somebody was moving and they just left it in a box outside. But it was an amazing plate. It's not a super rare plate, but it's enough of a plate that it has value, and people definitely I guess collect plates and stuff like that. Hey, Callie Mo, nice to see you. So we left for Christmas. He's going to be going up north. I'm going to be going up south. So he got to spend some time. The weather was horrendous, but he got to spend some time with the cats, and we had a very productive discussion in terms of changing over the ownership of the storage unit come January. So I would say, Ukrainian tranny, that everything is in a pretty good place right now. Hey, how you doing, Scottish? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in tonight. How you doing, Amanda? Merry Christmas time to you. So my plan is on Christmas Eve, maybe to go live later in the evening. I think my daughter has some reservation at hey, she doesn't like to eat low end for the holidays, so I think it's probably something. I mean, yeah. She said, please bring some dress clothes. I hate to say that for a man to hug and kiss, you know. Please make it a champion-free event. I can't help it if I'm comfortable this time of year. What's going on, Boy Blue Peas? How you doing, Shimei? Nice to see you. So I don't know what she likes to surprise. Do what feels good. Well, you got to evidently securing this reservation was a difficult thing, so I have to kind of honor that, Jack. I just can't go in and bombing in my usual high-end sports style. Show up and eat. It'd be an attention grabber, Corky. Give me a couple months, okay? I mean, it takes time. It takes time for the magic to develop. So I've been known to do up. Yeah, she has very refined taste, and she does not like, I mean, she believes she calls it, there's a certain amount of decorum that's involved with certain holidays. And you have to raise that. Where was this plane crash? As I made my reservations on United Airlines yesterday. To the East Coast, February 28th, and back on March 5th. Man, it was cheap. Cheap. What a great time to travel in January, February. Wow, there's no way. I did the math coast to coast for with my mileage and under $144 each way. If I had to drive that, I'd have to be 5 nights in a motel. I would be, with gasoline and stuff, it would be triple that. I finished my class. I picked up some Fireball today. Excellent. Excellent. Now, I might be live later tomorrow night in front of her Christmas tree. I'm hoping the accounts receivable are trending in a positive direction. So I don't know who that would be for me, Judith, but all is good. If that's I don't know who that's intended for, but anyway, Blackbird and I had a nice meet up last night. She may gonna ban everybody now. Shimei is the best, man. I don't know if I can't think of the last time. Yeah, I would never get on a small plane, Jim Rockford. My chances of success on a United Airlines, American or Delta are super high. My odds go down significantly when I'm on a small single engine or little dual engine propeller plane. They go down a lot. Yeah, why do I want to go? That's it, Jim Rockford. The fog is what knocked hell out of John F. Kennedy Jr., right? He was in such a fog, literally, that the worst thing is you lose your sense of what's up and down. You lose your sense of vertical and horizontal. And you have no idea whether you're level or it's terrible. And if you're not expertly instrument rated, like these massive, like I'm going on a Dreamliner, these things are just, these things are amazing. Yeah, glad to hear you, Blackman. Yeah, we're fine. Hey, happy holidays, JK. He had kind of lost the number, and I took a shot in the dark and texted him, and then I called him. He didn't answer, but then he called back, and I said, felt bad about that. I heard about the plate. And I said, you know, I feel like I bear some responsibility. I don't like things to be broken, but a lot of stuff was moved, and everything can always be better, you know. But I compensated him for that, and then gave him a good bit of Christmas cheer to help out his travels. He's going to go up north for the holidays and things. Nice to see you, JK. Yeah, the Dreamliners are great. I mean, it's like those things just kind of it's like going down the street in a Cadillac limousine. It's just straight on. You don't have to worry about you got to worry about coming into air. You know, I worry about other air traffic. I don't worry about the plane. I've had planes almost flying upside down over the Himalayas. The turbulence is so bad. My nuts are on the roof of the ceiling. You know, I mean up above me. But you know, we made it through. Everybody's like, "Oh, the wings are going to snap off." I said, "Honey, your head will snap off before these wings snap off." That seemed to bring her great comfort when I said that on. Really, that's nice to know. Yeah, JK. Merry Christmas to you and Harmony and the kid or kids. I'm not sure I have a kid. Yeah, it was pretty kinky. It was pretty radical, Naomi. That's the day I never worried about what the hell. I don't care if we hit a air pocket and drop 10,000 feet. I always, always, always keep my seatbelts around my fastened around me. And we never have to worry about getting a neck injury because you hit your head on the overhead bin or whatever. So, but Dreamliner is the way to go. So I feel very always very satisfied when I'm on a major airline. Yeah, you get down to Spirit and Turd Balls airline. Yeah, the guys might be taking a few shortcuts in the maintenance department. You just never know. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button, guys. And JK, I don't know if you're doing anything special for the holidays or anything. I always keep my belt. It's just, you never know. And that's the only time that people get injured. Of course, there was a case recently. Somebody had terrible diarrhea and they went all through leaking and went all through the cabin. And people were in their seats like this. And oh my Lord, they had to turn the plane around for a biohazard emergency. It said Qatar has been best flight food in the air. I don't know, Naomi. I don't know, honey. I don't even know if I have meal service on this. I know I'm leaving at like 10:30 in the morning and getting in like 8 o'clock on the East Coast. So I don't know. I don't, you know, because you lose 3 hours as you go east. Emirates flight attendants wear burqas. I thought they wore like a below the mouth, but below the chin line they had some kind of thing. You know, it's fine. I mean, I honor the customs of the people. I got no issue for that. You know, here you just get what you get when you get on the plane. That's the way it goes. So yeah, they have a high standard. I'm used to that from Asia. Singapore Airlines, Cathay Pacific Airlines, all very top flights. Top flight male and female flight attendants. They keep covered. I've never seen him in a burqa. Yeah, I've just seen like a veil below the chin line and things that connects to that. It's actually a very sharp looking uniform, but there's a certain element of pride there. You don't see it too much in the West anymore, but it's, particularly in the East, you still see a high level of pride. When somebody becomes a flight attendant, there's a certain pride. Seen hijabs too, but not, yeah, it's like a hijab. So they actually wear burqa. No, no, quirky. No, 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 no. Yeah, I think that they're very sharp. They have a certain esprit de corps that carries through, and it's like an imprimatur that you're way to go. Yeah, the full beekeeper outfit, something like that. JK, no, exactly. But anyway, I think the uniforms are very smart. They're like a desert sand jackets, and they have like a purple veil and things or whatever. I think it's pretty sharp looking. I'd fly. I think anybody would fly Emirates. Right? Just, I'll tell you about some of these crazy ass internal airlines within China with the guy out there cranking it up again. You expect me to fly on this thing? No, I expect you to die today. There's nothing like flying the Himalayan mountains. I had to cover up when I visited. Yeah, I'm sure you did look cute. That's wonderful, you know. How you doing, Corporal? Nice to see you tonight. Very nice to see you tonight. Yeah, I bet you look real cute, Shimei, in that. That'll be good. You just have to respect the culture. You got to respect it. As JK NoCal says, you got to stick it in where you can fit it in. That's a life lesson I learned from JK NoCal. And then when I come back, I've obviously got a lot of doctor appointments and things like that ahead. So a lot of things to navigate. But I'm definitely going to enjoy the holiday. So I will try. I might even be able to go live. I don't know. I'm going to play it by ear. I have an urge to go live in front of a Christmas tree. And she has a little tree, but the cats are all over the place. Cats. It just seems to be my fate. Cats. Memories all alone in the moon. I think my mom got us matching Christmas PJs for Christmas Day. That's I don't know, man. It's nice. We always had the stockings hung up, which were I don't know. I hate to say it, just had crap in them. when you have 9 stockings plus a couple pets up there, and you run out of room on the over the fireplace, whatever, and it's just like, okay, here's a pair of socks, here's a pair of underwear, handshake, Merry Christmas. Oh, thanks. I almost got married off in Oman. Fortunately, I only brought back 3 abayas. I brought back 3 abayas. I'm not sure what that is. But anyway, Shimei, yeah. Maybe you should have. Maybe it would have been better than that no-count boyfriend you had. That no-count guy, you had to take care of that, put all that slob stuff into storage and everything. Hey, Melody. How are you? Dumping is in this talking. It was just, I don't know. It was like a filler, JK, right? Here's a can of shaving cream, a pack of razor blades. Here's a nail file. Yeah, Shimei's not the marrying kind. It's like a runaway bride. It's probably a good thing. So I don't know, a bias or captain. I don't know what the hell they are, Scottish. You know more about it than I do, honey. You can hear the rain is coming down again tonight, so I was going to walk around Sebastopol, but it looks like we're going to be all indoors for the foreseeable future. Yeah, normal people scare me. Yeah, I don't know. I seem to adapt very well to abnormal kind of people. I don't know. So many feels. How are you? Good to see you. It's nice to see Melody tonight. Honey and sprinkled. Oh, it's terrible up here. Terrible. It was dry it was not raining until I went out in mid-afternoon to pick all the fruit and all the citrus to haul down south. Yeah, I don't know, Boy Blue. I don't like. I'm a sunny weather person, and there will come a year. Well, I will not. As soon as Christmas is over, I will be off to a warm place for January, February, March. I'll come up every 5 weeks or so, but I'll be darned. You know, probably will be next winter for sure. I should be in a totally new rendition of myself. I wouldn't mind being in Palm Springs or something for winter time. Sausage, biscuits, and eggs for dinner tonight. I'm making restaurant quality spaghetti tonight, but damn, I drained the pasta water. I should have kept it. That was a mistake. I'm treating myself to a little bit of carbs tonight. Say hello to folks you know. Ho ho, mistletoe hung where you can be. Palm Springs is nice. January, February, March. The nice things about you look too thin. Yeah, I'm down about 15 pounds or so since the beginning of November. About 15 pounds so far. So I feel like I can walk forever. I get no knee pain, no foot pain. My blood pressure's come down well within the normal range again. So it's been in a positive way. And when I come back, I want to join. I don't know if I'm going to go to Planet Fitness or. It's nice that they're all like. Yeah, well, I lost it here. Eat right. I never eat badly, Boy Blue. I never have. The worst thing I do is have a couple drinks. But as far as eating chips or junk food or fast food, my wife works at the airport club. My wife works at the area. You can go for free. Yeah, I've got, JK, I appreciate that. I've got United Airlines Club passes from my United Airlines credit card. They give you 2 lounge passes. So you get on a round trip, you get one in each way, which is kind of nice. But I'll leave here like 5. I'll get down there really early. Oh, that's cool. I used to be a member at the airport club when I lived in Cloverdale. You know, so many feels. The airport clubs got really, really expensive now. They're nice. And believe me, when I traveled through Asia, from Asia to Canada, United States to Asia, and Asia to London and stuff, they always had this airport lounge facilities. They even had showers there, hot towels, food, nice food choices, nice drinks. It's kind of nice. How you doing, Angus Kisses? But that's if you're a really frequent flyer, which I used to be. That's how I got all these free air miles and everything. Yeah, it's nice. It's an unusual thing, Boy Blue. It comes automatically with business class and with first class. The business class to the East Coast is $1,300, and I told you Huntley's a great QB, but I'm going to tell you something weird, Kelly. For the third year in a row, count it, 3 years, at the very end of the game, who's the one that's goofed up the game for the Ravens? 3 years in a row. Dropping the ball on the goal line, fumbling the ball at the goal line. And this year, Butterfingers in the middle of the field. 3 years in a row. 3 years, yeah, Kelly guaranteed it. No, Flowers. Zay Flowers. 3 years in a row, so, I told you don't ever put your money on the Ravens or football this year. Is a total mess. It's a complete and total mess. It's a shit show this year. Well, just saying, it's not a year it's not the Ravens' year. They need a total rebuild. They got to get rid of the coach. They've got to put the money into the defensive line and pass rush. They've got to. I mean, I could go down the list. I'm not going to make this a football thing. So I would say draft well next year and just keep moving ahead. Clearly the Steelers are the better team. I can't say that the Patriots are, but I can say that surely the Steelers are. You're gone in the fourth quarter, you're up 24-10, and you just piss it away. Okay. All right, take care, JK. Good to see you. I don't know. Tyler Huntley is so much better a quarterback. He moved as soon as he came in. He has the team marching for a touchdown and 2 touchdowns. The guy's rolling good, right? He knows how to play the game. He's an excellent quarterback. But when your wide receiver has Butterfingers, it's a problem. That's the 3rd year in a row this guy's cost us going to the Super Bowl the first year, advancing in the playoffs last year, and then just being killed the season right there. A dream comparable to MLK. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. I'm not sure. I just haven't followed football that closely this year. Precisely because it's such a mess. The teams are such a mess this year. Do 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 do. Ho ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. I just refuse to get wrapped into football this year. Both college and pro were just a mess this year. Kelly, I sent you a picture, by the way. You were asking for a picture of the cats. I requested lasagna. How about you? Yeah, that's all it does here, Kelly, is rain. I'll be leaving in the rain tomorrow. It's going to be a miserable ride. I'm so glad I got new front tires. Do 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 do. Do 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 ba ba do ba do. Ho ho, the mistletoe. Anyway, it's going to be a heck of a 2026, but I really hope. Yeah, the Texas A&M fan had it wrong. I knew Texas A&M wasn't going to. They weren't going to get to the big dance. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, John. Merry Christmas to you in the great state of New Jersey. Where would we get our water from if it doesn't rain? I don't know, Naomi. Right. I just, next year, I hope to be in a sunny place, holding a huge Christmas dinner, so no cooking. That's nice. Yeah, good to see you, John. I know you're a great driver, Road, but I'm going to be careful. It's going to be shitty on the road. There's no doubt it's going to be a horrific ride tomorrow. I know there's going to be a lot of dipshits up on the Grapevine, which climbs up the mountains and then down into the LA basin. I know I'm going to have the usual assortment. Yeah, that sounds like a good time, Amanda Hogginkiss. Pilots flying our Dreamliners. I'll tell you what, Ukraine, you dream a lot. You dream a lot. Anyway, I always consider myself quite privileged when I can fly on a Dreamliner. State-of-the-art aviation was almost a T-bone last week. It's just got to be careful. Rainy Christmas spirit, that's it, Elmer. Is it snowing in Deutschland? Germany? Oh boy. The other problem, we have all the leaves have come down too, so all of the storm drains are blocked with leaves. So you have, this is like maximum standing water all over the place. So many bad drivers that we all have to drive defensively and avoid all the idiots. It's always snowing in the Alps, yeah. Imagine living up there. It's a reason I don't live in the Sierras, right? They measure snow in terms of tens of feet up there. Like I really need that. This is the first wave of the storm. The cold one comes through tomorrow night, and then we have high winds, and I won't be here. But I'm going to get on the road early and avoid all the crap going on down in all the crap around Oakland tomorrow. So I'm gonna moderate my speed. I'll be going slower than I usually do. I usually like to. Once I'm on I-5, it's pretty straight cruising, but there'll be a lot of cops out there. A lot of CHP. I know all their little hiding places now. They actually jump in the pool if I was drunk or super high. Really, Scott is Elmer's like no snow. Yeah, it's been cold in the east though. 73 here. Isn't that delightful? Isn't that beautiful? Oh, black ice. Thank God I was young with a healthy heart. Ooh, well. Oh, I hear you. I've driven through some blizzard conditions before. Just keep your wits about you. Yeah, didn't they have that polar vortex around Thanksgiving? That was something that was dipping down. Somebody up in New York, I don't know whether it was, who was it that came in? Carol up in New York State. She said it's going to be snowing. No snow for me, Elmer. Drop me into a sunny location. Meli Kalikimaka my ass on Hawaii or something. I remember leaving the Pacific Beach Hotel in Waikiki on Christmas Day after the Christmas buffet, and those were the days. Yeah, I could really strap on the buffet, and I leave there. It's like 90 degrees outside. I felt like I was gonna puke. Meli Kalikimaka is the thing to say. I know a little bit about black ice, the worst. Yeah, because once you're spinning and grinning, man, it's hard to get control back. Your natural tendencies to hit the brake to make it stop. Once you're on the interstate, you're pretty good. But I imagine there'll be some hijinks in LA on the 405 Hollywood freeway. Like, what was the time in November I came down? That the tractor trailer was sideways across I-5 for like 5 hours. All 6 lanes had to go to one shoulder on the inside. You're telling me in all that time they couldn't just put a hook on that semi and just pull it off to the side? Ooh, ooh, ooh. What a mess. This dope was across all the lanes. Yeah, on the worst freeway in America. The legendarily horrific 405, which was terrible in the best of times. And here's this dope blocked off everything. And I'm thinking, I didn't have any markings on it or anything. I'm thinking to myself, why can't they just get this bird straightened out? Christmas overtime pay. Now, this was in Thanksgiving time. Boy, were people peeved. It even made the paper. Semi blocks 405, Thanksgiving rush or whatever. That traffic was backed up like 22 miles. Luckily, I was only about 2 miles from it when I hit the backup. Yeah, please give a thumbs up. It's appreciated. Thank you very much. Ding dong, ding dong. They had, what was the other thing that people were complaining about the other day in the news? That there was in San Diego, there was a guy that threatened to jump off of a bridge overpass, and it held up people for like 8 hours. It brought all traffic to a stop for like 8 hours on the freeways there. Wow. Man, were the people peeved on the news? The guy's hanging on a rail from the overpass. It's like, okay, dude, make up your mind. Hey, Eddie, happy birthday. I don't know who's asking for help or just killing time. I mean, the guy didn't end up jumping. I don't know. People were really pissed off. You can just look it up on the news. San Diego man ties up traffic for 8 hours on the freeways there. Happy birthday to you, December 22nd. I know Naomi's birthday's in December, and I know the boss's birthday's in December. Yeah, I couldn't believe that they just couldn't get this situation handled. It just, people had doctor's appointments and, wow, had to get to work. It's got to be a better way. Yeah, so they had the news stations that people were just livid. I mean, obviously the guy needed help, but in Bakersfield, that's a common occurrence, but there's always a happy ending. Then the person gets his or her ride to Mary Kay Shell Psycho Ward. Okay, is that like the 72-hour hold place? Is that like the Fresno hospital for the criminally insane in Atascadero? Oh, we don't have those hospitals anymore, do we? Yeah, you'll be on the mandatory 72-hour hold for sure. Wow, your niece's birthday is today too. Hey, if you need help, get help. Does anybody see if there's a blob over the city on radar, or looks like it lightened up a bit? I don't know. It just comes in rays. YouTube censored my taste. Corky was going to say taser the guy off the overpass. It was not a good example. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Amanda. Was that alcohol-induced psychosis or something? Well, at least you put it behind you. I'm sure I'm going to be in good spirits tomorrow night if I survive this ride down. I'm worried about that, so I'm going to even push off a little earlier in the day. Get everything all packed and in the car. Yeah, well, look at how far you've come, Amanda. Everybody's very proud of you all this time later. How you doing, Ned? Love from Nepal, from Kathmandu. The great city of Kathmandu. I guess Sam is a Sherpa over there. Yeah, I think it's going to be a great year. I'm very proud of you. I know we joke around a lot, but we know what each other's all about. That's the important thing. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Sometimes it's a good thing when you can avail yourself of that. It's like a 72-hour cooling off thing. Here, though, where are you going east to? It's either going to be, I think I'm going to fly into Newark. That's where most of the Korean, my son-in-law's family's around the Newark area. And then we have the party for my grandson in preparation for his first birthday on March 1st. And then we're going to drive down from Newark to Virginia. I'm going to hang out in around Alexandria in that area for a few days. And then I'm flying back on Thursday, the 5th of March. I was thinking about driving, but you're looking at 10 days in 10 hotel days, 6,300 miles or more. You add up all the expense of that, and to fly for basically $150 each way is like a dream on a Dreamliner. So the economics just made sense. Plus, you don't know, in late February, you could get stranded and bust your sack in the Rockies or something up there, or the Great Plains. I've been in whiteout blizzard conditions. So I'd rather be at 35,000 feet or something. And of course, when you go east, the jet stream is always with you. So they're usually riding a couple hundred and some mile tailwind. That's what I used to like. Merry Christmas to you, Toodles. That's what I used to like about flying back from London to Hong Kong. Sometimes we'd get in this 150-mile-an-hour jet stream, and we would be flying along like 600 plus miles an hour on that baby. Yeah, hotel prices. The boss was talking about taking a trip up to New York City and stuff. And then he saw the hotel prices for New York City. Let's just say that cooled off the drive real quick there. You're looking at $800 to $1,500 a night. I'd be in a hostel. I wouldn't care, but the boss and Janet ain't gonna be in no hostel. That ain't gonna be happening. Best way to do things these days is to just get an Airbnb room. Just get a room in somebody's house or flat there. Maybe in the future you can do that with your Rancho Road. It's good income. Yeah, what I want to do is put somebody into the Shine Shack to keep an eye on the place. Give them a way below market rent. Somebody dependable that's not going to be a low life, and that's the ideal situation. Sounded like a screamer over there. So when I come back, one of the top priorities for the new year is to get an all weather. I don't even know if I need an AC because you don't ever really need air conditioning. But I'd like to at least get probably be AC heat combined unit split system. Not so much a housekeeper, but somebody who just wants a modest, simple life and is a quiet person. I don't want any. I don't want any drugs or anything. I want a big candy cane that's big as a cigar Tara smokes for Christmas. Do you like candy canes? Yeah, but the electricity bill raised. Well, I would put like $100 surcharge for all electric, especially if it's all season, and it's a very efficient unit. Whoever would be, yes, I get to see the grandbaby. I've seen him before. Spent some time. I got another one on the way. They're coming fast and furious now. But it'll be a nice place to hang out. I don't think it's really suitable for a woman, but I think it's fine for a guy to be in there. But I didn't want to get involved with, having a unit put in, and then I got, the holidays here and travel and all that crap. Do you think it would be worth it to put 50 then I grab buying silver than making minimum payments? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's like the ultimate margin loan, isn't it, Corky? Now, do I think that the fundamentals support a higher gold price, particularly? Yes, I do. Why is it okay for a man but not a woman? I think a woman wants a little better accoutrement. You got to remember this. You only really get a microwave there, and you can probably use a hot plate with discretion and things. So I think it's better adapted. I don't know. I think a woman wants a bit of a higher degree of comfort and things. I mean, it's nice. It's nice. Yeah. Well, Corky, I think that we're heading higher. It sounds like, it's not proper cooking facilities, exactly. That's not a bad, a little hefty, yeah. There's no need for it to collapse. The fundamentals favor much higher prices here. That was Skywalker with Goliath and Chairman Meow there. If I could pay your taxes, that's a win. Well, I'm saying it wouldn't be suitable for you, carry class, then. Right? It's suitable for somebody that has a minimalist lifestyle. I think it would like a bathtub. And yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's fine, Kelly. I know you asked for it, and they were in a good setup today. They were always snuggling in the bed there all the time, every night. Yeah, they were in a good position. I thought this is a good shot to take a picture. You can crop off. I think that's Simba's kind of. You see his tail in the bed. I once thought it would. No, you don't ever want to. You don't ever want to call the top on something, Boy Blue. What's in the bed? The one of the cats. Sean Jack, a good deal. Anyone reads? Yes, it's a very good deal. Yeah, the only thing is keep an eye on the place and feed the cats. That's about it. Oh, if it was only in West Virginia, yeah. But if nothing else, it's certainly going to be a really nice unit for guests now with the all-weather capability of it. It's going to be super comfortable. I like wrapping gifts. No. Thank you. Oh, I hope I'm not getting a cold. I think it's from these leaves. It's how viewers stay in the Shine Shack for content. Look, I want to make it so it's nice people come and visit, that they have their own place to hang out, you know. They have their own privacy deal there. And some people have stayed there before. But I don't think it was appropriate for long-term visitation. It was a good deal. Say we don't want to be on camera. Well, I've never put anybody on camera that didn't want to be on camera. I met Judy on day one. She said, I don't want to I don't want to be on camera. I said, could they at least hear your voice? And she said, that's fine. Plant life should stay there for a weekend. Nobody's required to show themselves on nobody's required to show themselves on social media unless they choose to. Yeah. No, Adam's life situation's too shaky. I hate to say he's the kind of guy you'd have a very difficult time getting him out of there. We have also a situation where a lot of people are starting to squat in places and think that they can exert ownership in rentals and Airbnbs. Tough situation. Rich Life. Is he still around? I thought he passed away. Yeah, people are going mad. People are also, people are always going to test the limits of the legal system. But Jimmy would be fine. I'd have Jimmy. I'd have Cab TV up. I thought I heard he passed away or something. I don't know. I don't see Molasses Murphy. She went kind of Lulu, sadly. Well, that's, you got to kind of be careful. I mean, that's an ultimate wish list amethyst, but it's hard to judge people when you see people in person. It's sometimes a different story. You have, unfortunately, on social media, there's a lot of people that are opportunistic, that their whole modus operandi is to to take advantage of people on social media. I think I blame freedom and liberty a little too much for most. There's other people that are well trained in how to game the system. And unfortunately, that's as true today as ever. It's no fun to be after somebody for rent every month. It's a drag. It's a total drag. A lot of mentally ill people on social media all day. Well, because social media is free, so they don't have to pay anything. And you see a lot of super disturbed people in the drama communities and things that are really, they burn their own household situations and family situations, and they're just bound and determined to take it out on other people on social media. You have to be very, very careful to mind your own beeswax. Yeah, look at the number of people that are on antipsychotics and antidepressants these days. Yeah, the internet's been a huge negative on people. Huge. Yeah, Australia just passed it. I don't know, we have to be 14 or 16 to be on social media or something. China reduced that shit 3 years ago. They saw the writing on the wall, and they're the ones that are selling TikTok. As also David, as we're all here now. Yeah. Well, I've never had to, drama's come to me before, but I've never had to drum up drama for BS views. Yeah, the good thing, yeah, the internet is a great place to do research. It's a great place to explore genres that I want to explore, or things like history and all that. This country, we would rather sacrifice our kids than to do the proper thing. So, I mean, that's evidenced by the shitty school systems we have today, and a lot of the shitty parenting that's out there. Hey, Buttercup baby, how you doing? No, there's much more shitty parenting now. It's evident in our school system. This this Santa Rosa City school system is a basket case right now. It's on. It's not even on life support. It's dead. It's a zombie right now. It is a walking corpse. And their only answer is to raise taxes. Less students, more taxes. Boy, there ain't nobody around tonight. This rain really put the damper. For 2 days, been trying to do mine with hypothetical. Yeah, I can affiliate. I can affiliate for to put into a Roth. Well, you're like an accountant, aren't you, or a CPA or something? You wish it pretty Jane maybe where is it? You can't. That's the whole point of the book I've written. It I'm waiting for my final copyright clearances and things on it. That's the whole point. You can't. It has to be slowly built over generations. One generation carefully passing the tools of civilization to the next. Once that's broken, it can't be restored. It's impossible. It's a one-way trip. And degradation happens super fast, really quick. It's brutally, scary fast. So you can't get the toothpaste back in the tube again. But that's been the course for all civilizations throughout recorded history. They always self-destruct. Why? Because human nature never changes. Over sex, over emotional, over dramatized, over politicized for sure. People learn far too late. It's easier to destroy a civilization than to build one. You can't get any. How would one come across, Rosie? I'm not sure what you mean. It's a painstaking effort from generation to generation, built on respect, built on sacrifice. That's good. I enjoy my own company. That's good. I'm a person that terrifically enjoys the company of a lot of people. Until the fraud levels come down, more taxes is the answer. Yeah, this is the thing. They're not going to come down. It's like no matter how bad things are, there's nobody that's willing to take accountability and say, like Animal House, face it, Flounder, we fucked up. If you have money and not now is a good time to do road, you can afford to pay the taxes. Yeah, Buttercup Baby's pretty financially savvy, I think. Money's like blood, and once an animal tastes it, it's all they want. Well, the focus becomes more on sustaining, my wants and less on what your avocation is. What are you doing? What is your job? It's all this shift in teaching too. It went from concern about kids to concern about my standard of living, my pensions, all that, which is a fine thing. But I'm saying, when I was young, anybody that got into teaching and things didn't do it strictly. Money was always terrible in education. Money was always terrible in police and fire. Now you have CHP officers that retire after 20 years with $150,000, $180,000 pensions a year. Even breathing at this point may cost you. Yeah, this is, and the government keeps creating all this funny money, so you wonder why gold and silver prices go up relentlessly. They don't even take a normal correction. That's how abnormal the demand is. That's how many large entities are socking away tremendous amounts of precious metal regardless of price. Well, Mr. Good Citizen, I'll give you a clue. Not everybody's going to make it through to the next iteration of life here on Earth. I'll just put it that way. It's going to be a pretty it's going to be a pretty select crew. I would say the average person really doesn't have any hope for, finding success in the next iteration. It's just we've risen to the level where AI is supplanting the need for people to even think anymore. It's taking over a thinking function. Therefore, creativity will diminish. There'll be no more creative. AI doesn't create. Timeshares are pure evil. Yeah, I don't know, Callie. It's a mess. The thing to do is shut down your computer or whatever. Close out this chat. Close down the computer. Restart it, or Chromebook, whatever you're on. Well, you've got to look at the educational ability of people today, Boy Blue. It's just you think these kids that are graduating from school now, and look at the educational achievements. It's the lowest it's ever been since it's been measured in this nation. What we should have is at the other end, we have the highest level of education and the highest level of and we're the exact opposite. How is that compatible with moving through a civilization to the next level? Yeah, YouTube is doing all kinds of stuff. Please hit the thumbs up button. It is very appreciated. Well, that's where you and I are different, Boy Blue. I see no chance of it working out. And I think every day that gold and silver climb reiterates my belief in that there's a huge paradigm shift that's coming. It's going to be a gigantic turning point in history. And it means a lot of people are going to be scrambling to find things of value that are superior to just pieces of paper. You must have CPAs. The one who introduced me to this channel. Hazel, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be trying times ahead. It doesn't mean there's not going to be happiness. It doesn't mean won't be joy. It means it's going to be a very demanding time where not everybody can afford to move forward in the economy. We see more and more closures on street levels. We see more and more low-paid people struggling to make a living wage. A lot of people are tying together multiple jobs now, gig work, to try to pay the bills. I mean, we're not designed that way. But that's a reversion to the mean in history where if you don't work, you don't eat. Imagine living in the 1800s. Yeah, the values of the 1800s are different today, Boy Blue. That's the thing that you're not figuring in. The values, the strength of generalized passing of the baton of civilization was much stronger then. Values were much more inculcated into people. Therefore, there was a certain amount of insurance that was built into the civilization system. Now that insurance is gone. It's kind of like a free-for-all now. That's right, Happy. Yeah, we're not designed to be. It's a rare thing. This is the first time you have in history you have people in a nation that think that the government's responsibility is to support them in everything. This is unheard of in natural evolution and civilization. You don't see it in China. You don't work, you don't eat. Yeah, I know. You know why? Because they keep pushing my ass to have memberships on channels, something that I refuse to do. Merry Christmas to you, Chunk. Bunky, Merry Christmas to you. Well, that's your right to believe it, Carrie Class, because Lord knows you've never donated anything to anybody. So why break the habit now? Some people are givers in life and some people are takers. Not for you, they aren't. You're allegedly cleaning bus toilets. So you don't mind, anybody that's going to fabricate their life like you do has no credibility from ground zero. After the mouse fiasco, Gigi guards at fridge now. I don't think that, I don't even believe you even work, Harry Class. I think you're a retired guy up in Minnesota that's just hanging out online to just hang out. And that's cool. It's to my benefit. Yeah, Cucumbers pays $30. Yeah, $50 an hour. That's it. That's to my benefit that you have time on your hands. That's a beautiful thing. I'm enjoying my retired life. Yeah, get your Powerball tickets. Working to, yeah, that's good. Yeah, after 52 years of working, I said that's it. If it was good enough for my father at 65, it's good enough for me. AOC says working is slavery. Did she really say that? I didn't even know Powerball was in Canada there. I thought she worked as a waitress or something. She will be on the vanguard of the big pushback that's going to come beginning in November. You're going to have a real strong rise of radicalism coming. Trying to go on the yeah, collecting cans. Bird proved that. We took hundreds and hundreds of pounds of bottles. Lots and lots of copper, and there's money to be made with record copper prices. But she will get rich. Well, she has to be careful about envy within her own group. Within her own group, she has to be very careful of envy in there. Cucumbers, 1.49 euros. Well, mister, we used to have a willing ascension to those two values. There is no respect for hard work. It is a fool's bet. Just a caveat that Carry Class trolls a lot just for pot stirring, which is okay. He should have a constant disclaimer. Trolling is fundamental. TIF. To unstick a live vegetable poured on trap melts the glue. Yeah. Well, that's your right as a moderator. You have that right. To moderate as you see fit, work should not only mean securing one's life, but also a meaning that's just different. It's varied. Meaningful work has never been a part of human history. You get the job that you could get through history. It's why most people were peasants. It's number one, it's a big system of who you know. It's number two is the educational backgrounds and things. Number three is a bit of good fortune. But most people are bound to toil for just their daily bread and nothing more. That's it. That's the way it's been through history. Whether you're digging a canal from Beijing to Shanghai with everybody using a tablespoon to dig, so there's plenty of work to go around and a nice slow timetable. Everybody gets a job. Elmer's cucumber curious. That sounds, yeah. Sometimes Elmer, I just got to kind of scratch my head a little. He was talking about the, the white ice cream truck with the ice, with the kids. I looked at my employment the other day, getting fired. I have a decent career and work on the side also. That's good. I'll probably pick up sometime. But I enjoy doing repair projects and making money that way. But most of it's volunteer just to help out. I enjoy that. I don't see that changing at all. I gave 3 good years up here. I'm not going to be on the maintenance committee at the local church up here. Let's take a year off from that. I got everything up to snuff the way it should be. All the systems were so deficient and so far behind. It's been a 3-year project. Yeah, Lowenbrow. Here's to good friends. Tonight is kind of special. The beer we'll pour. Ask for more tonight, 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 tonight. Let it be Lowenbrow. Oh, union carpenter for a state entity. Oh, good for you. Good for you. That's a good place to be. Carpenter skills are very, very important. I saw America with taxpayers. Blue versus red. It was all red. I'm not sure what that means. Boy blue. What does that mean? Jim Beam is shutting us out for 2026 down in Kentucky. You got to be kidding me. Where are they going to produce from? So many of the marginal bourbon producers have gone out of business. People just aren't drinking the way they did. I mean, I'm all about a good old-fashioned. I consider that you earned it, Mr. Good Citizen. You picked up the requisite skills you needed to have that, what you consider privilege, I just think is well earned. Yeah, it's just hard to believe, and I hope they're in Kentucky. I don't know. That was the only inheritance we got was from the union. Okay, at least they got a second house in Kentucky. I'm surprised they have a distillery up in Boston. You know, the young people don't turn to alcohol. They're more into weed, and this is why clubs have a problem. Yeah, that's good, Mr. Good Citizen. That's a nice perk. Oh, freeloader. Well, we've induced that in the system we have, right? That's called self-inflicted injury, i.e. what you vote for. We have the government and the benefits that the people wanted. I don't know, Melody. Our wine industry's in trouble, liquor. I just think more and more young people are into weed and things. They don't have to worry about driving, and there's not as many fights when people are smoking weed. I hope you're not the governor. You think the governor's slumming in this chat, huh, Mister? Hey Judy, how are you? That's funny. The governor's in here. We have Governor Newsom come in once in a while. I think we had Jeffrey Epstein in a couple times, the ghost of Jeffrey Epstein. Trying to figure out how they are sober. Yeah, it's just it's a different generations are just different. I think weed prices continue to come down. Somebody said you can get an ounce for like $50 around here or something. You eat well on cucumbers, huh? Still a bit worrying. See the governor walking around. We'll see, but I think the consumption of liquor is definitely gone down. You know, as far as Las Vegas is trying to figure out how do we work this into the system down here, where less and less people are getting like $800 bottle service, and right, more people want to just enjoy some weed, but you can't smoke the weed inside. They got a situation. And them charging $15 for a beer doesn't help any. Yeah, I have no intention of giving up drinking. That's for sure. Especially over the holidays. Damn, I didn't hold the pasta water tonight. All right, it's time to let's take a cruise around, see what's going on. I don't know if we have a blob over the city or what I'm not sure. If you look at the radar, there might be a blob here. I don't know. Oh boy. Antique cucumber collection. Oh man. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. There's mistletoe in all, unless you get it early. This shit is so invasive. It's in so many trees now. Mistletoe is terrible around here. And nobody even uses it anyway. Who wants somebody fingering them and kissing them over the holidays? You You even look at a woman these days, you're in trouble. If somebody even suspects you're leering, it's not going to go good. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ding dong, ding dong. Have a cup of cheer. $12 for a little piece of pine branch. That's the definition of insanity. My eyes have been opened, Boy Blue. My eyes have been opened in the world. I took years putting the big picture together. Having once put it together, it's a little difficult to turn away from it. Especially when you see markers along the way that sort of validate your theories. I'd be a much happier person if gold was at $500 an ounce instead of 3,400. Well, we're going to test that theory coming up. In the Wizatorium. I think it has to do more with the fiscal problems that are endemic around the world. That there's really no future for fiat money anymore. But if I'm wrong, I'll be the happiest person around. And there's some pumpkin pie. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We're not going to have an $8 beer tonight. Do do ba da ba 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 ba. Yeah, they're already piling up houses around the country now. Apartment vacancies are at an all-time high. Do 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 do, Santa baby, boo, 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 the tree for me. Ooh, ooh, and blue. Ooh, do 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 do. Ooh, boy, this guy doesn't even have his lights on. I'm happy for you, Boy Blue. I love it when people make money. I don't like it when people lose money. This is a channel that is consistently applauded success in the world. Done the rapper gift. I'll take it on Wednesday. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Santa baby, do 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 do. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Do 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 do. Ba-ba-doo, ba-ba-ba-boo. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo-boo. La-ba-ba. Do 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 do. And Boy Blue, I will continue to read the trail markers along the way. Do 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 do. Wow, what the hell is this person like backing up like crazy here? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, it just isn't coming down enough. I have to kind of run it once in a while. The Beer Baron. For me, do 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 do. Then hurry down the boo 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 boo. Hey, Ma Rich. Do 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 do. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. It's the holiday season. Do 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 do. It's a rip-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Do 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 boop a doo ba doo. The funny thing is, Corky, the real scramble for precious metals hasn't even begun yet. Right? You need all the people that are invested elsewhere to suddenly have the feeling that they've missed the boat, and then this massive influx of money coming into a very, very limited supply is going to go batshit crazy when that happens. Do 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 do. Right now, it's like a non-event, and that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it hadn't even started yet. The psychology is in its infancy right now. I'm still waiting for the the consolidation has been going on for 2 years. I'm waiting for the next up leg in interest rates and the long-term rates. I think that's going to be what shocks people the most, Corky, is the expectation that interest rates are supposed to be coming down, but they advance very rapidly to another level. Oh. I agree, Corky. Currency values follow the flow of money. Argues that the flow of the money is moving towards Asia. Boy Blue, they said the same thing when gold crossed over $800 an ounce and silver surpassed $35 an ounce. They said only a fool would buy. That's what keeps the rally going strong, is that thinking. Nothing is ever too high to not buy or too low to not sell. But I've made a lot of bread and butter through the years on top callers. As are yours. I respect everybody's thought. Like I said, I want people to make money. If I'm wrong, it's the happiest wrong on planet Earth. You don't think I want my friends to have a bright and comfortable future? people that call the top of, this price is too high, or, they haven't put the fundamental story together to justify where we are now. So it looks like a mystery to them. But that means there's plenty to go, because by the time the mystery is clear to these people, we're liable to be double or triple the price that we are now. And then everybody will rush in and get their heads cut off the last minute. I like to have confusion and uncertainty around something. I like it when things just don't make sense in the context of current analysis. And people just aren't taking the time to analyze. They're getting these low-tier stories about shortages, but they're not putting a bigger picture together of the problems with the U.S. dollar, interest rates, budget deficits. We know that the one thing consistently in history that pops markets is higher interest rates. That's always the most effective pin. And right now, we've been idling for 2 years at the 4% level on the 10-year, which tells me we're just consolidating for much higher interest rates here. The fact those rates refuse to come down. Well, they keep saying that, and it don't. You know why? Because the need for borrowing is too damn huge. Just funding the U.S. budget deficit is sucking up $1 trillion of capital a year that you get nothing out of. And that's climbing parabolically. I mean, it all makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, they're buying their own lemonade now. Which is, it's just like kooky. That's beautiful, Melody. You're a smart person. Nothing will give me greater pleasure than to be wrong. Yeah, it all began April 4th of 2025 when the Treasury Secretary had to call the President and tell the President, Mr. President, there's no market for U.S. long-term securities right now overseas. That was my first cue that was the opening overture of the End Symphony. And ever since then, we've been in there actively buying because other countries like China and Japan are selling. China's not dumb. They know what's going on. All right, well, let's feed the monsters. Well, I'll tell you what, if it goes to 10,000, you can throw us all a big party. It's rent some big hall and let's have a blowout. We'll call it to 10,000. And I'll be the happy, you can put me at the head table. I'll be the happiest person at the party. No, I'm saying I hear you. But they can't control long-term rates. That's the problem. That's the tiger by the tail. That's what they call the bugaboo. Imagine calling the president at 3 a.m. in the morning. There's no market for U.S. securities right now. Get in there and buy. Oh, there's the psychotic light. I love that. It just makes people out of their mind. Santa baby, do 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 do. Oh man. Do 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 do. Let's feed the beasts. The beasts. The beast. 1, 2, 3. We got magic here. Where's Tiger? That slob. Where's Tiger? Where's that slob Tiger? Oh. I just saw something. That's Rosie over there. You know, Tiger never misses a meal. Oh, there he is. Oh, shit. Tiger's all over the neighborhood. All these cats are all over the place. There's so many places that feed them here. Like I said, I hope that Boy Blue has a big party one day. The 10,000 Club. All right, boys, stand by. All right, you pixies. We serve real drinks for men that want to get drunk. Tiger, you are such a slob. You pixies. What's up, Got a lot of soy juice gelatin on it. Can't you just wait a minute? Huh? You gotta go charging in all the time? Goliath. People said they want more time with the cats, so let's see. Let's reverse that. Feeding time for the brutes. Got one over there. Simba. Simba. Don't be mean now. You already chased the tiger away. There's plenty of room for everybody. Please hit the thumbs up button if you haven't done so yet. Thank you very much. Glad to have you aboard tonight. Enjoy the cats for a couple minutes. Chairman Meow poking around. I don't know who that is. That, is that Tiger moping over there? There's Simba on the chair. Magic's hanging back there. Tiger just wolfs down the food, just wolfs it down. Scottish. Oh, shit. All right. Let's go enjoy the Rancho. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. It's the holiday season. This is the quality of the oranges. Glorious today. I'm taking a whole load down to LA to make some money. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Let's go. Do 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 do. Giddy do 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 do. Do, 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 do. First thing we do when we go get back on Friday, we got to take a beer run. That's like more critical. Corky. Call the choice name, but yeah, I had light ice in my veins. Whatever. That's why we like you. Right. That's exactly why we like you. Oh, that's so good. Oh man, I just can't take that Delilah broad. Takes a while for the tube set to warm up. Down Sidewalls Lane, next up some bells on Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's gonna make us hey, how you doing, Mr. X? Please send me a text message. I lost your number when my phone blew up. Adam the Woo died, huh? Merry Christmas to you and Sue. He doesn't care if you're rich or poor, he loves you just the same. Santa knows that we're God's children. Oh, this is KZST. KZST. Listen to the Jordanaires.
Let's give thanks to the Lord above. Santa Claus is tonight. Cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
Want to listen to KZST on Alexa?
Hey, Dory Lynn, how are ya?
KZST skill. The first time, say Alexa, enable the KZST skill. After that, all you have to say is, Alexa, play KZST.
I'd like to play those things. This is Delilah. No tree. My daughter has a tree. Yeah, thank you too, Melody. This is Delilah. Yeah, thank you, Boy Blue. And I hope you become a multi-millionaire. Yeah, the Boston Janus tree's nice. Thank you, Suzanne. Same to you. That's your Christmas tree. There you go. Get ready.
With all Christmas music all season long. Brought to you by Ungaro and Sons. This is 100.1 KZST.
Oh, I bet 3 bits of a white Christmas. 3 bits of a white
Christmas,
Ooh.
just like the ones I used to know, where those trees children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow, and oh, why?
That's what Mr. X is saying.
With every Christmas card I write, mail days, be merry and bright. And be all your Christmas in white.
They're all singing together, right?
Just like the ones I used to know.
Go, go.
Where the treetops
Oh.
and to hear praises in the sun. Oh,
Yeah, 1930s Chris.
with every Christmas
Meadows
Yeah,
Day.
yeah, unless they're working overtime.
And me all your Christmas is
Dory Lynn, are you going down with your family on Christmas?
Sonoma County's 100.1 KZST. It's Mike Adams, 539 on the ride, and yeah, we're going to get some more rain. They say at least a 100% chance, or 80 for that matter. Looks like we're going to get down to about 50, 100% for tomorrow so far. Looks like a high close to 55 and 56 right now.
I like this song. Love this one. We drunk a toast to innocence. Well, if I could just see my first girlfriend again. Thank you, BT. That's part of my gear. I have lots of vintage audio in the playlist. We drank a toast to innocence. Thank you, Corky. Candy cane money. Oh, Michelle Galindo. Wow. Should we get our picture out again? We drank a toast to innocence. Wow, Michelle Galindo. There was someone by that name in your hometown. Well, that wouldn't be her. Maybe it is. I don't know. Should we all look at my first girlfriend? Look at Amanda hugging kids. No. Wow. PS 233.
And I watched her drive away. Just for a moment I was back at school and felt that old familiar pain. And as I turned to make my way back home, the snow turned into rain.
Oh man, good old PS 233. Well, 1973. Boy, do I remember. Remember that fine cafeteria staff. They had the worst lunches. Oh, come on. Come on, Amanda, hug and kiss. I want you to see my typing teacher. There she is.
Kelly's 100.1.
She said the only way I passed typing because she liked my sense of humor. Miss Pamela Jackson.
Just a little bit of slowdowns, and that's mainly going to be right now
She said, man, you got it going on.
from Railroad Avenue all the way back to Washington, East Washington Street. That'll be in the Petaluma area. After that, though, it looks pretty good. All the way up to Todd, from Todd all the way to Baker, southbound.
What memories,
Hopper
man.
all the way down to Hearn, east
What
and westbound Highway
memories.
12, still looking good. Buckle up to your latest up to the
There were some tough teachers, man. Tough.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too
Oh
expensive.
shit, here's our typing class.
Listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live
I
under
was
a
like
rock,
one of the
Billy?
few white
Upside is
boys
the hottest
there.
cashback app out there. It's free to download and you get real
Pamela
cashback for
W.
every gallon of gas
Jackson,
you buy.
man.
I use it all the time and I've already
She
made
said
around
you got
$200.
no idea
You can
what
make
you're
that
doing
kind
on
of
that
cashback just for
typewriter.
buying the gas you have to buy anyway.
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cashback.
Okay, I'm
Trudy
stopping to
Ching.
download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free
There's
Upside
one
app
of them.
now to earn cash back
Ellen
every time you buy
Coggin. She
gas.
was
Use
cute.
promo code HAPPY to get an extra 25
She
cents
was
per gallon
crazy
in the first
about me.
tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code HAPPY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code HAPPY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Set yourself up for a bright and prosperous new year with Poppy Bank. For a limited time only, open a 6-month CD account at Poppy Bank with a 3.75% annual percentage yield. Lock in a better rate today
There was
and watch
another
your
one.
money grow. Visit
Amanda
one of
Crook.
Poppy Bank's many branches to open a 3.75%
where the hell it
annual
is?
percentage yield CD account today. To find a branch near
She
you,
was another
visit
nice one.
poppy.bank/locations. That's P-O.
She said, Roosevelt, you are so fine.
Annual percentage yield on certificate of
You are so fine.
1st, 2025, and is subject to change without notice following the initial 6-month term. And APY is
There's
6%
my girl.
Interest remain on deposit for 183 days. Interest will be compounded daily. and
Michelle
daily.
Galindo.
Withdrawals of principal or interest could reduce earnings. Early withdrawals are subject to penalties. Minimum opening balance $1,000. Offer available.
Oh man, she had to write me a special little heart.
If you're a homeowner, now's a good time of the year to upgrade your home's interior. Golden State Window and Door Showrooms make it simple, even enjoyable, without the guesswork. Here's Eric, the VP of Operations in Santa Rosa.
We had some
With our
wild
decades of
guys
experience,
in
we
that
can
class,
streamline
let
your
me tell
project
you.
from start to finish. Our extensive inventory means you'll find options that fit any budget. Best of all, we work directly with contractors and professional builders.
There
saving you
I am.
valuable
I'm
time
too
and effort.
cool for
Aside
school.
from competitive pricing on window options, Golden State showrooms feature innovative interior doors, including True Style, which blends modern technology with old world craftsmanship. Get your home set for 2026.
Miss
Visit
Pamela
goldenstatelumber.com
Jackson was the
and click
typing
products
teacher.
for windows and doors.
We've been your
She told
trusted
me I don't got
partner
a
for over 30
Chinaman's
years
chance in
and
hell of
airport and
passing that
aviation
typing
boulevard.
class.
Golden State Lumber and Showroom. When you succeed, we succeed.
Where's
Jason Walsh with
Susie
North
Wong?
Vegas
She was a
Magazine.
nice one.
We know
Where was
first
she?
responders help
Shirley
people in crisis on
Wong.
a daily basis. It's what they do. But few grasp the effect such traumatic work has on mental health and rates for disease and suicide. Local nonprofit First Responders Resiliency is on a mission to train those heroes to manage stress and live healthier lives, and to build the world's first resiliency
Love
center
you
for first
always,
responders.
Becky.
We
Love
have to
you
help them build the
always,
center
Lynn.
and put PTSD out of business at northbaybiz.com.
The store next door, that little something special, always
I'll love you forever.
For all your gift giving, locally owned, locally minded. The store next door, downtown Santa Rosa.
No, they're too far
Sawyer
away.
Jewelers.
This is Todd Barnes wishing you a Merry Christmas from all of us here at Platinum Chevrolet. And I'm David Barnes. May your season be full of joy, family, and safe travels. We're honored to serve you this year.
Good luck
and
to
look
my
forward an even
to
brighter
my
2026.
smoking buddy.
Merry Christmas, Sonoma County.
100.1
Oh, it was good times. I'm sure most of these people are dead.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Have a happy.
Mistletoe hung where you can see.
There were a lot of early drug users in there.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a set that'll
PS 233. I told Susie Wong, me love you long time. She said, when? I was just very sociable. Me love you long time. When? Hey, I'm just a kid, you know. Sometimes my mouth outran my abilities. Oh shit. I don't have my high school yearbook. I don't know where they are. Spirit Kicks in 76. I had an eye for the ladies, Elmer. Passing notes. I want to have your baby.
This is your 24/7
It'll be about 6 hours tomorrow.
CST.
Listen to that stereo. $70 silver, that's it. MR, how you doing? I'm a bicentennial grad. Merry Christmas, MR. I hope to maybe see you guys live tomorrow night for a couple hours from Los Angeles. Yay, I'm a billionaire. I was a middle child. Nobody really noticed what I was doing. Yes, it's going to be terrible in LA. Take it up. Did the class teacher write English? I had Miss Stunda. We used to call her the stun gun. That paper's due tomorrow. What? Yeah, thank you, Dory Lynn. Corky. Corky, your sister must be very happy too. She got in about 38 bucks. Corky's making money hand over fist. You're maintaining your purchasing power. All right, let's get into the kitchen. We'll let this music go well. The beautiful wall of sound. Ooh.
You found Sonoma County's Christmas music station. This is 100.1 KZST.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Bite my sack. Santa Claus is coming to town. I didn't keep the pasta water. That was the big mistake I made today. It was. Made that. I forgot to keep the pasta water. I'm going to throw whole chunks of garlic in there. I love this restaurant quality. Do, 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 do. Santa Claus is coming. Be generous with that garlic. To town. Yeah, look at that skillet. Isn't it amazing? Santa Claus is coming to town. Look at these beautiful oranges today. One Trevita, one Washington Navel I kept for myself. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. It's another rush hour, baby. And so it is Christmas, ooh, and a happy new year. They say put that whole garlic in, you'll be removing it later. And a happy new year. Have a merry, merry Christmas. And a happy new year. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ding dong, ding dong. Have a cup of cheer. Corky had a silver and gold holiday. We haven't even had any limit updates yet in the futures market. That's pretty amazing. Ding dong, ding dong, Yoko. This is the way you make restaurant grade pasta. I didn't keep the pasta water, unfortunately. I forgot that today, so. All right, let's get a little bit of oil in the pan. Generally, you would use fresh cocktail tomatoes, but we'll have these tonight. We're also going to use some of this Italian passata. This is tomato puree from Italy. This stuff is the bomb. All right. Hey, Rio Bird. Hey, Cindy. Merry Christmas to you, honey. Let's get some olive oil in the pan. Our beautiful Revere copper bottom. How beautiful. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening?
How privacy is working hard to make privacy easy. Imagine 170,000 square feet.
I don't want to hear Delilah. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Yeah, I hope to be live from LA tomorrow. I know we're probably not going to go anywhere because of the weather. We want to get this garlic flavored up a little bit. And we keep it whole because that prevents it from burning. Sometimes you chop it up, it becomes, and we're going to remove it once it adds flavoring. I'm always in a good mood in the holidays. Yeah, that oil's moving good now. We're letting this garlic just flavor up the oil. Everybody, That's all we're allowing this garlic to do is just flavor up this oil. That's it. Oh, very nice, Cindy. That's all we're doing is just getting a little bit of flavoring here. And then we remove all that. so we get no burn stuff at all. And then we add in our tomatoes. I don't have any pasta water, so that was a big ass mistake today. Ooh, so we're gonna let that cook out good. We have the passata standing by, and we're gonna cook these tomatoes down. Right now they're a little raw because they've been canned. So we need to kind of cook them down to lose their virginity a little bit. And I'm going to add a little bit of Italian seasoning here, pardon my butt. My butt will look so fine. Let's see where they always. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Oregano. Here we go. I'm going to put a little bit of Italian seasoning in there. That's very optional. What we're doing is breaking down those membranes on that tomato so that they don't have that metallic, acidic to them. Uh-oh. I think you have to refresh your connection, Melody. We're going to throw a little bit of pepper in. This is all very optional. A little bit of salt. Time of the year. Before we go into the depressing days of January, February, March, I'm putting a little bit of pepper in. Oh, that smells good. He waits for me. Now the ideal way to make this is with cocktail tomatoes. Hey Simon, Merry Christmas. Tess, how are you, honey? Merry Christmas. One of my favorite cooks. Now we're going to add the passata. About a quarter of a cup of that. And of course, passata is the stuff from Italy. And this is going to make this fantastic. We want to make sure we cook all of that down really well. Passata. P-A-S-S-A-T-A. It's Italian tomato puree. And we're going to add some more water in there because we want these tomatoes to more or less liquefy. I wish I'd kept the pasta water. That's the real secret. All right, look at how that's starting to turn into a real sauce now with the tomatoes. Man, that is so fresh tasting. Yeah, passata is a great ingredient. Thank you, Tess. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our pasta. here. And this is where you want to work this in really well. This is such a fresh sauce. And we're letting that, I left that spaghetti a little bit al dente so it would soak up. And this is a rare treat for me to have carbs. Very rare. You can see that's getting excellent color to it right there. That's the way to do it. That's why you want to use stainless steel, because it's non-reactive. Hi Bunny, how are you? Merry Christmas. So we're going to let that reduce some more, and that sauce is actually going into the pasta a little bit. Very important that you use a stainless steel pan because it's non-reactive. Nothing will have burned bits on it or anything like that. All right. You can see that it's gradually reducing. All of that sauce is getting real good right now. That's exactly what you want to have. Probably sit this over here. You see that picks up more and more of that color. Just amazing. I'm good. I wanted to send you something, but it's too late. Oh, honey, you've already given nice donations and things. Just having you here is amazing. We're making restaurant quality spaghetti tonight. Right there. All right, we're going to turn the heat off. We're going to plate this up. That look beautiful. We're going to finish with a couple tomatoes on top there. And then the real key is you always have to finish with a little bit of olive oil on it. That is the real secret there. So let's go over here. And let's thank the Lord. Thank you, Lord, for what I'm about to eat. Ooh, ooh. All right, let's dig in. Yeah, Bunny, you've been a great supporter. All right, Christmas cards to open on Friday. Ooh. You can see the tremendous color that picked up, and the sauce is not breaking. And we made that totally with fresh there. All right. Let's get some water here. Okay. I really learned a lot about the right way they do it. Yeah, this ain't your Prussian pasta. It ain't. I think it's better than that. We just twirl that around a bit. If you have a spoon, you can spoon it up. Thank you, Bunny. $25. Thank you very much, honey. Thank you. Bunny Buns Robin, thank you, sweetie, for being such an awesome friend. This is really good. Yeah, Bunny's wonderful. This is the first. Yeah, thank you, sweetie. That's awesome of you. That's so fresh. And you can see how the color got into it and everything. Well, thank you. I need to go. So sorry. Well, take care, honey. Merry Christmas to you. And yours up in the great borough of Brooklyn there. This just turned out beautifully. It is so light and so fresh. That's, I think, what makes it so amazing. And it can be prepared in no time at all. I think we can sit in the other room. I'm not making a huge mess here. Enjoy the music. Thank you, Bunny. Bunny's a good girl. Pasta when you make this. This is very rare for my carbs, but I'm going to be trying a 5-day fast when I get back. Cleansing for the new year.
You found Sonoma County's Christmas music station.
It's a quick meal and it's fresh. Hey, Cali Cowboy. I can't believe how easy, and the beautiful thing, the sauce doesn't break at all. Welcome to the Wall of Sound. You don't hear a lot of saxophones these days anymore. Round the Xmas tree, have a happy holiday.
Everyone dancing merrily in a new old-fashioned way.
Merry Christmas.
100.1 KCST.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
For a limited time, Bragg Home Services is offering a furnace and water heater tune-up and safety evaluation that includes a carbon monoxide test, a standard water heater flush, a complete plumbing evaluation, and whole house duct inspection for only $49. A furnace and water heater tune-up and safety evaluation will enhance the performance and efficiency of your equipment, help prevent expensive and untimely breakdowns, and equip your
What a
home heating
delicious
systems
meal
to operate
tonight.
safely, comfortably, and reliably.
You can always
all winter
adjust
long.
the spicing
At
the
Bragg
way
Home
you
Services,
want.
We know that our customers deserve integrity, excellence, value, and commitment. That's why at Bragg Home Services, we hire only the best people and use only the best products, delivering exceptional value backed by our lifetime workmanship guarantee. To schedule your furnace and water heater tune-up and safety evaluation for only $49, call Bragg Home Services or visit BraggHomeServices.com. Bragg Home Services, integrity, excellence, value, and commitment since 1968.
Delayed gratification. Who decided this is a good thing? Nobody asked me, that's for sure.
No, we don't have Christmas carolers here.
Abrams here. And Copastico is
They would
really
get
coming
beaten
through
at
for me right
people's
now.
doors.
Get it? Right now? Like
Or else the
instantly
dog
with
would-
their end of year clearance sale. Up to 50% off on select in-stock
Here
items.
we come.
The showroom and warehouse. New year, time for a new look. Dining tables, accent chairs, rugs, lighting, and so much more. I know there are sporty things on Banker Boy's calendar, so a new sofa or sectional to watch the really big sports ball shows will make you very happy. With up to 50% off select in-stock items in the showroom and the warehouse. Shop today and enjoy tonight. See how fun this will be? Instantly, I see you. The Copastico end-of-year clearance sale. Shop early for the best selection.
Copastico.
Showroom in historic Railroad Square at 109 4th Street and at the warehouse 960 Hopper Avenue. Take a peek online at
Oh, that was delicious.
COKASDIO.com.
Hi, I'm Dr.
Man.
Stanley Jacobs of the Jacobs Center for Cosmetic Surgery in Healdsburg, and I'm very excited to introduce you to Dr. Alessandro Cusano.
Hi, I'm Dr. Cusano, craniofacial and aesthetic plastic surgeon with extensive experience in aesthetic and reconstructive surgery of the face, as well as aesthetic surgery of the breast and body.
Dr. Cusano will be taking over here at the Jacobs Center in 2026. He is fellowship trained in
it
3
was so
different
good.
disciplines, including craniofacial plastic surgery from the world-renowned Johns Hopkins Hospital. We're excited to welcome Dr. Cusano as he brings the latest techniques and procedures to us in Sonoma County.
Thank you, Dr. Jacobs. And if you've been thinking about an aesthetic procedure, I invite you to give me a call at the Jacobs Center or reach out online at thejacobscenter.com. I'm looking forward to meeting new patients and sharing in your personal journey to becoming your best self, both inside and out.
For more information about procedures offered by the Jacobs Center, visit thejacobscenter.com. That's thejacobscenter.com.
The holiday savings are merry and bright at Rayleigh's in Nob Hill. This week, clip your digital member deals online or in our app to get a Rayleigh's honey glazed spiral sliced half ham for only $1.97 a pound, limit one. And clip your digital member deal before you shop to take home bulk russet potatoes for only 47 cents a pound, limit 8 pounds. Not a digital something extra member?
That was worth
Yours
having
again
one
on
less
holiday
beer
savings.
tonight.
Sign
Oh, that
up
was
free at
good.
Rayleigh's.com or download the Rayleigh's app
Oh,
today.
man.
It's the year-end grand final sales event at Jimbo Nissan of Santa Rosa.
Jimbo.
Prices of the year through December 31st with 0% APR financing for 60 months. Rush now to the North Bay area's home for Nissans, Jimbo Nissan of Santa Rosa.
Jimbo.
JimboNissan.com for details.
Happy holidays from J&J Auto Body. We're working harder than Santa bells, only with fewer sleigh bells and more wrenches. May your days be merry, bright, and free from oops, I slid into a reindeer moments. If an accident happens, we'll take good care of you. J&J Auto Body.
Want to listen to KCST on Alexa? It's easy. Once you enable the KCST skill. The first time,
Yeah, I am.
Alexa, enable the KCST skill. After that,
I certainly will. I'm going to be thinking about that dinner I had tonight. That was the first real carb load I've had in a while.
KZST.
Little Johnny Mathis.
Take a look at 5 and 10, listening once again.
Yeah, when you've not had it in a while, and I made it with that fresh, yeah, little carbs. Then I get back, it's going to be the 5-day fast, cleansing fast. By day 2, they tell you euphoria. I got Christmas cards to open, Elmer.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go.
There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. Sturdy kind that doesn't mind snow.
It's beginning to look a lot like
Johnny Mathis. I'm gonna clean up these dishes.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start.
And the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart.
Take KZST with you wherever you go with the all-new KZST app. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining till He appeared, and the soul felt its worth.
A thrill of hope, though we the building blew up. Oh, on your knees. Oh, hear the angels. I am baking 2 apple pies and making my signature baked mac and cheese. That sounds good, Cali Cowboy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wish you all the very merriest Christmas. I have videos scheduled up for the next few days. Hopefully I'll be live a little bit down in LA tomorrow. I love you guys very much. For those that are traveling, please be careful out there. Okay? And if you've not hit that thumbs up button, please do so. Thank you, everybody.